Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to continue our coverage of the World Cup Qualifiers November edition with Concacaf, where Mexico is currently in the lead and Honduras, who sacked their manager after the October matches, are at the bottom. Can Jamaica pull their campaign together after they grab their first win over Honduras? Obviously, we have USA versus Mexico. Can Canada still be unbeaten after these two matches? These are all the things we're going to find out in the November matches in Concacaf. Let me know your predictions in the comments section down below for the November matches. And remember, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's get to the predictions. Here is the current standings, guys, of the Concacaf World Cup qualifiers after 6 match days. Mexico is on top with 14 points, USA at 11, Canada still unbeaten with 4 draws, are on 10 points. Panama currently have the last playoff spot with 8 points. Costa Rica on 6, Jamaica and El Salvador are both on 5 points. And lonely Honduras at the bottom. Gotta get some wins right now. If they don't, they have no shot of qualifying to the World Cup. So let's get to match day 7, guys. So first off, we have Honduras versus Panama. And we know Honduras sacked their old manager, and in comes in Hernan Dario Gomez. He has actually led 3 different, I think, national teams to the World Cup. Panama, I think Colombia, Ecuador. So he has experience of leading countries to the World Cup. Now, can he turn around this poor campaign from Honduras? It's been absolutely poor. They have shown no desire, really. After the 1-0 halftime lead over the USA, it has gone all downhill, and you knew after that 2-0 Jamaica loss, it was pretty much El Sacico between Tapa Whitmore and Coito, the former Honduras manager. Whoever lost the match was going to get sacked. And unfortunately, Honduras lost the match. Coito is out of the job, and now comes in Hernan Dario Gomez. Can he revitalize this Honduras squad? Can he get them playing? For Panama, you know, they're not really the best at home. That's the problem. They have struggled. I'm sorry, not home, away from home. That's the problem for them. If this was in Panama City, maybe Panama would have a better chance. But with Honduras being home, new manager, got to get their campaign going. I think I'm going to go with a Honduras win here. Elise has got to step up. Albert Elise, obviously, he's been scoring a lot of goals actually for Bordeaux. Hasn't really equated to the Honduran campaign so far. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Honduras over Panama. Next matchup we have, it is El Salvador versus Jamaica. Obviously, we know El Salvador are a very, very tough home team. Even though they lost 2-0 to Mexico, it was a tough game for Mexico. El Salvador didn't play their best game, and I think they had a lot of injuries in that match as well. So, you know, El Salvador are very tough at home. Away from home, they're mediocre. I'm sorry. They're pretty mediocre away from El Salvador. For Jamaica, I mean, they've played their best football away from Kingston, Jamaica. You could say that. I mean, they've gone now a point away at Costa Rica, which they could have possibly won. They won at Honduras 2-0. So Jamaica are actually proven to be a tough outfit away from Kingston, Jamaica. You would think they would be a good home team, but it's the other way around. Now, for Jamaica, they are calling up all the big guns for them. They got Leon Bailey coming, Mikael Antonio, Kamara Roof, Corey Burke, all these guys. They're all coming. Ravel Morrison. All of these top players from either England, USA, they're all going to come now and play for Jamaica on top of Whitmore. Now, can they put it together? Because last time all these British-based players played together, it was a 3-0 home loss to Panama. So this has got to be a better performance from them if they want to have any chance of qualifying to the World Cup. This is a big game for both teams. Whoever wins this game bolsters their chances of at least getting the 4th spot and the playoff to the World Cup. So, this is a tough game to go. I know El Salvador are very tough at home, and Jamaica very tough away from home. I'm going to sit on the fence here. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. El Salvador don't really score a lot of goals. That's the problem for me. And for Jamaica, they have the talent. Can they put it together in a very short time span? Little bit of training before the match begins. So at least this is going to be played on Saturday. Usually the games, when there's the 3 games, it's Thursday, Sunday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday. So there's a bit more time to get training together. So maybe that will help Jamaica. Time will tell. They're traveling away to El Salvador. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw in this game. Then we have Canada versus Costa Rica in Edmonton, Commonwealth Stadium. I think this is going to be a very easy win for Canada because they are just high and flying on confidence right now after getting that huge win over Panama. They're just such a good home team. That's the thing. They're a very good home team. Away from home, they may struggle and get 1 loss possibly, but they've already gone to 2 tough away places in Mexico and USA. So maybe Canada will just go undefeated the whole World Cup qualifying campaign. Do I see that happening? Yeah, you never know, but I mean, they've drawn 4 games, so that's a bit of an issue, but I think they'll still be fine and qualify to the World Cup. For Costa Rica, we have talked many, many times before. They're an aging squad for me. They're just a very aging squad. I think that's hindering them a lot. Now, with only 2 matches in this window, I think that may help Costa Rica a little bit because you could tell in the third match against the USA, they were very fatigued at the end, and that's why USA were able to win that match. So this game is obviously going to be played in Canada, in Edmonton. I'm going to go with a Canada win here, 2-0 for Canada. Davis and Buchanan to get the goals, or maybe Jonathan David, who is scoring a ton of goals for Leo. So 2-0 win for Canada. And now it's time for the big one. The big one, which is probably, you guys rank it. What is the USA-Mexico rivalry in the scale of football rivalries around the world? International, of course. So we're talking England, Scotland, England, Germany, Brazil, Argentina, these sort of rivalries. Where does USA and Mexico rank on that? Definitely top 5 in the world. Easily top 5. Is it the best international football rivalry in the world? No. I don't think it is. But USA and Mexico, there's going to be drama. We know that. Now, the fortunes of both teams. Mexico were looking a little bit more convincing in their last window, getting a away victory at El Salvador, which is never easy for Mexico. They beat Honduras very comfortably 3-0 after drawing 1-1 to Canada. Obviously, the 1-1 with Canada was a bit of a disappointing performance, but the 3-0 against Honduras, convincing. 2-0 versus El Salvador, gritty determination to get that away victory. For the USA, we know that John Brooks, Serginho Dest have not been called up. There's no backup striker to Ricardo Pepi for the USA. Is that going to hurt them? Will the 2 center backs with a little bit of lack of experience? Okay, yes, there's Miles Robinson from Atlanta United who has experience playing against Mexico. Then they're going to have to probably play Chris Richard, I can imagine. I think he's going to probably start next to Miles Robertson. Then who's going to play right back? I think it should be Joe Scally for the USA. But you never know with Greg Berhalter what the hell he's going to do. He might just put Tyler Adams at the right back spot for all who I care, because that's what he does, Greg. He's just, you don't trust him. You can't trust him at this point. Until he finally picks his final 11, we're going to find out. Will Christian Pulisic start in this game? Tough to say. I think he will, because this is just a vital game, and we know about this rivalry so much. For Mexico, though, I think they're in good form right now. When you have Raul Jimenez, Chucky Lozano, Jesus Corona, very, very tough players in the forward spots. In the midfield, though, they played first with Andres Cuadrado, Hector Herrera, Edson Alvarez. I think with Hector Herrera and Andres Cuadrado, that's a little bit, you're not getting a lot of legs in the midfield spot. You need somebody to carry the ball. Then they tried to put Sebastian Cordova from Club America, and that worked out very well then against Honduras. So expecting maybe Cordova to start in the game instead of maybe Cuadrado or Hector Herrera. Definitely Edson Alvarez is going to start. He's probably the best CDM player alongside Tyler Adams in Concacaf. So then I just think there's obviously no Diego Lainez, who usually has a good game against the USA, but he wasn't selected. So we know usually when Mexico travels and plays in America, especially in World Cup qualifiers, it's a 2-0, 2-0, except for the last campaign where Mexico beat the USA 2-1 finally. Now, this game is going to be played in Cincinnati. Obviously, the USA did this for a reason, the Federation, because they knew that there's not going to be many Mexican fans going to be in the stadium in Cincinnati. Now, oh man, this is such a tough game to call because you don't know what you're going to get from the USA. You know what you're going to get from Mexico. They're going to play with intensity. Guys, this is the most intense game in the world. You could arguably say that. There's just so much drama when it comes to this matchup. Alongside maybe Brazil and Argentina, there's also drama in that matchup. So, furthermore, there might be a bigger match preview of this match. My prediction may change, but for now, I'm going to go with a 1-1. I can't pick a winner because I don't know what Greg's going to do. I know I'm going to get from Tata Martino's squad. I don't know what I'm going to get from USA. It could be an amazing performance or it could be a lackluster, poor performance like we saw in Panama. But I don't expect that sort of performance. I expect the players to be very fired up for this matchup. The midfield battle is going to be very, very key to who win this game. Very, very key. Now, who do you think has the better midfield? You guys let me know in the comments. Is it Mexico, USA? I don't want to be really biased, but for me, I think it's the USA. I would still pick Musa and Weston McKennie over Hector Herrera and Andres Cuadrado. Maybe Edson Alvarez over Tyler Adams, but I think the USA have a better midfield. But I think it's going to be a 1-1. I think Mexico will take the lead, and then the USA will come back and get the draw. So 1-1 between USA and Mexico. Very tough game to call. You just don't know what you're going to get, really. You don't know what you're going to get. Then we have Jamaica versus USA on match day 8. The USA traveling to Kingston. I don't think there will be any fans in the stadium, but obviously these two teams met a couple match days ago, and it was a 2-0 win for the USA. A little bit of lackluster performance, but in the end, USA got the win. Jamaica, we're going to find out what we're going to see from them. These predictions could change, guys, because I'm going to have live streams talking about the games and then looking forward then to the next match day. So these predictions could change for at least match day 8, but this is how generally I feel about the matches. For Jamaica, USA, I'm going to go with a... You can imagine that the USA are going to feel very tired. Could Greg then make 7 changes like he did against Panama? I don't see it because there's only 2 matches in this window. I'm going to go then with a USA 2-1 win. I think it will be a very gritty performance, but I think the USA will get the victory in the Caribbean. Then it's Panama versus El Salvador. I've talked about how El Salvador are very poor traveling away from El Salvador. Panama are very good at home. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Panama. Then we have Costa Rica versus Honduras in San Jose. Obviously, I think Costa Rica are going to be better at home. They gave a tough match to Mexico. You could arguably say that Costa Rica should have at least won that match. Honduras struggle away from Honduras. So I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Costa Rica. Gritty performance and Keylor Navas to have a smashing game. And then the last match in the November editions, it is Canada versus Mexico in Edmonton. Will it be snowy? Hopefully, that would be awesome to see. But obviously, we know Canada are going to be a very, very tough opponent at home. Mexico coming away, traveling to the very, very cold Edmonton. We know the teams drew 1-1 in a match in Mexico City, where you could arguably say that Canada should have won the game because they had a lot of chances in the first half. And then Mexico piled on the pressure in the second half, but it really couldn't create clear-cut chances. Like I talked about, these predictions could change after what I saw in match day 7 performances. But for now, I'm going to go with a Canada win. I think they will win this game. Get some, not revenge, but get some revenge for at least the Gold Cup semifinal when it was the 98th minute winner from Hector Herrera. So I'm going to go with the Canada win, and I'm going to say 2-1 Canada. But these are my predictions, guys, for the Concacaf World Cup qualifiers November matches. You guys let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. Remember, I will be having live streams, reviewing the matches, and then previewing the next match day. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Like the video because it is Concacaf World Cup qualifiers predictions. Who doesn't love these? So you guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy the matches. There will probably be a big preview of the USA-Mexico match, so stay tuned for that on the channel. So have a beautiful day, guys. Peace out and stay safe. Peace.